It sure does get lonely out here. Just me in my base, floating in the never-ending void. Oh, what I'd do for some company. A friend! Hello! Hello, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. May I shake your hand or your foot? Well, that was the fastest cremation I've ever seen. I punched him into dust. So welcome back everybody to another episode of Hardcore Skyblock. Last time round we built this giant mob spawner, which allowed us to craft the best item in Skyblock, a bed. What's the second best item in Skyblock, you ask? Why, of course, it's a good food source. Is that technically an item? I guess that's multiple items. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want to eat sweet berries anymore. Now we did get the almighty potato at the end of last episode, which is going to be the next best thing, but I have something a little bit better in mind, and that is good old-fashioned meat. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as creeper meat in this game, yet that is, so we're going to have to keep it with the classic cows, sheep, chickens, or pigs. Now unfortunately for me, the passive mobs need grass to spawn on, and if you have a look around, I have no grass nearby. I had a bit of a mishap in the first episode where I grew a 2x2 spruce tree and it turned my grass into podzol. Luckily for me, there are various islands dotted around this Skyblock world which do still have grass on it, like this one here, which was originally our very small taiga biome. So my plan is to make this platform into a temporary mob farm, or at least just a mob spawning platform so we can bring some over to the main island behind me. For that, we're going to need a bit more grass than what we currently have here. If you don't know, in Minecraft, mobs spawn a lot quicker the further down they are, so if we can go all the way down to the bottom spawning limit in this world, which I'm assuming is 0, hopefully not much lower than that, the rates should be far higher. The only issue obviously being, I've got to get the grass down there as well. I just realized, I'm working through the night time. What am I doing? I'm such a chump. I got a bed now. I can just skip the night. So step 1 for our plan is to actually grab our lava buckets here. Our one and only lava bucket. So gotta go into camper mode now. And if we place our lava bucket here, it should flow outwards by 1. There we go. Then we can grab my water, which I placed down here earlier. And once the lava gets all the way to the bottom, I think that stopped moving. I'm going to assume that's at the bottom now. Anyway, so now we need to turn this flowing lava into cobblestone, and I think I'm actually going to turn these two pillars and kind of make like a little tunnel going downwards. So I think if I place the water, let's just think about this, place the water here, it's going to flow into the corner. Okay, I think it should be fine. Let's just give it a go. Oh, that scared me, but I think it's working. Yep, that's making a whole bunch of cobblestone. The water's all cleared up, so I think if we go ahead and place our second lava bucket here, it should spread out either side, giving us our chute downwards. And if we place the water here, once again, terrified me, but I think that should have worked. And let's quickly return the lava to safety before I end up losing it. There we go, back where it belongs. Okay, so here's the new plan for how I'm doing this. As you can see, it's this method. Now I know grass growing vertically downwards isn't the quickest, I'm well aware, but it certainly is the easiest for the number of resources that I have. So basically I'm going to go as far down as I possibly can with the 19 dirt I have remaining, with the torch on every single layer, just so this actually spreads at nighttime too. And then when it does get down to the bottom level, I'll just have to go down, break all of the dirt blocks, or what will hopefully be grass blocks by then, leaving the final one, and then just keep going down until I get all the way to the bottom. So yeah, this is going to take a while, but that's perfectly fine. I can just AFK and let it do its thing. 4.5 hours later, and we're only just reaching the halfway point. And if you're curious as to what 4.5 hours of grass growing looks like, well, here you go. It's absolutely riveting, isn't it? So I don't think I'm going to time-lapse the last half that we do, because no one needs to see that again. I don't quite believe my eyes. The grass is finally at the bottom of the world. We were on day 23 when I started growing the grass. We're now on day 62. I am going to expand that platform so we have more than one grass block. I would hate for a sheep to spawn there and eat that single grass. That would absolutely suck. So I'm going to be quick about this, but I just want to find out the coordinates of the center of my base. That way I can actually kind of line it up and keep it symmetrical if I want to keep it there permanently. X equals 5. Okay, that's all I needed to know. It's not the biggest platform in the world. I can only do a 5x5 at the moment, but I'll let this spread, and maybe if the rates aren't very good, we can grab some more dirt from some of the other islands and expand that way. This is a very weird angle down here. Everything is so dark, but it stands out a lot. I can actually see some of the islands. Like, I didn't know there was a desert over there until now. Hey, we have progress. Look at that. So while I wait for this grass to grow, I think I'm going to work on a better way up and down because this waterfall isn't quite cutting it. As you can see, we now have an easy way up with this ladder and a very quick way down with this water drop, which I'm really hoping works. If not, series over. If this doesn't catch me, nope, thankfully we're good. And as you can see, we've also got a new friend in the making down here. He's been killing some sheep whilst I've been working on this thing, so kind of tempted to keep him around just so we can automate it a little bit, but not really needed. So instead, I'm going to befriend him, and hopefully 10 bones is enough, because I don't really want to go back. There we go. Hello, sir. Welcome to my very lonely island. If you guys have any name suggestions for this guy or girl, let me know down in the comments. Now I have to slowly and carefully transport him back to safety in the main island, so hopefully he doesn't teleport to me till I'm at the top. Hopefully I don't accidentally push him off or something like that. I think I actually have to stand on the block, so... There he is! Just please don't misstep. I can't... What? Oh, don't do that either. Just keep up with me, please. Easy does it. Let's just get you down onto the main platform here, and come on. Down you come. Oh wait, you can't jump, can you? Teleport to me. There we go. He or she is now safe. Now I'm not all that knowledgeable on mob spawning, especially not when it comes to passive mobs, but I do know there is a spawn cap for passive mobs, and bats, which are probably all flying around in my mob farm, are taking up that cap. So just to try this out, I'm going to go up there and just place some torches down and deactivate this farm for now, get rid of all the bats and see if it makes a difference. Also, to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I'm going to actually spider-proof this farm because a lot of you said in the last episode that might be why the rates aren't very good, because spiders are getting caught up here. Let's be safe about this and make a little bit of a barrier in case I get shot by a skeleton or something like that. Like this. Okay, that would have been me gone. How are we doing? Any other mobs around? There's not even any bats. There's nothing up here. Okay, that's peculiar, honestly. Still though, I am just temporarily gonna deactivate it, and that way we can give it a proper test. And also place some of these slabs in so spiders can't spawn. I think they need a 2x2 area. Turns out it's a 3x3, not a 2x2, which is great because that just gives me even more room. There we go, that's all I need to do. 4 slabs on each platform. There we go, we have now spider-proofed the farm, lit it up so bats can't spawn for now. I'll get rid of the torches eventually and we can do a proper test later on. But for right now, I'm trying to focus on the passive mobs and if I can get some of them on the go. I've literally just ran over here, so I'm not really expecting anything yet, but I am curious. Okay, yeah, that was probably to be expected. I can always get rid of this now. Oh, I wish I had soul sand. That would make this so much quicker. It's gone. Did you see that though? We had a slime for a split second. I don't know if that's good or bad. We've got another slime. I'm dropping down. See if I can kill him before he despawns. Look at that. Yeah, let's get some slime balls for some reason. Is there any benefit? I don't know, but we got them now. The stickiest trampoline in the world. Oh, buddy. Would you look at that? We have 2 sheep, a pig, and a little piglet. And I'm going to kill them all. Except the piglet. I'll just kill its parent and leave it alone. I'm not a monster. Don't look at me like that. You know I had to do it. And I'll do it to you too in 20 minutes. I've been stood up here for a little while now. I positioned myself about 30 blocks above the spawning platform just so I don't have to go all the way up and back down every time. A big slime just spawned. I'm gonna... Oh my... I just witnessed a murder. I'm about to witness something even worse now. Ugh. Anyway, what I was saying is I've managed to get all of these drops just from sort of hanging around here for like 30 minutes. Whilst I was doing something on my computer, just periodically. What are with these slimes and jumping off themselves, man? They cannot stop it. Every now and again, I just check and look over and see what drops were there. But for right now, I think I want to work on bringing 2 of every animal back to the main island. So first things first, we need to build an ark. Or just a very long staircase all the way down to the bottom. So I think I'm going to head up to my mob spawner here and reactivate it. That way, whilst I'm getting some cobblestone, I can actually have some mobs falling down and check on the rates of that thing. There we go. Pitch darkness has now been restored. 8 stacks of cobblestone. Yeah, that'll probably be enough. How are we doing on the mob situation? Not good. Not good at all. I removed all the torches, did I not? You guys saw it happen. Why? How have I broke my mob farm? What is going on here? It's working again. How weird. Maybe I was just too low down, but my cobblestone generator is only down here. I have no idea what just happened, but it seems to be working fine. I'm still going to look into that, but for right now, I just want to focus on getting the animals over. I don't know if this is the most efficient way to place the blocks in, but it's certainly going to make cleanup the easiest. You know what? I think I've had enough of this series. I'm jumping off. How many heart attacks did I just cause then? I hope at least 12. Just kidding. I hope no one had a heart attack, but I hope I gave some of you a fright. Just invisible blocks. There we go. We now have a completed staircase all the way to the top of this walkway. So now I think I just gotta wait for some animals to spawn again. But first, I'm going to get some of my precious slime and string and just craft a couple of leads. Mainly because I don't have carrots to lure the pigs over. So I've turned my base into a zoo, which is pretty good. But something that's not so good is I think I've made a pretty big mistake. Now we have all of these animals over here. I don't really have a need for any of this, which is fine. It served its purpose in getting us all of these animals. I just wish I didn't spend so long building all of that stuff out of cobblestone, because now at some point, not today, I'm gonna have to take it down. And something that's even worse is I've probably lost every single one of these grass blocks, or at least like 80% of them. You see, I built this right at the bottom of the world, and not even water flows underneath it. So I'm going to have to break them all by going around one at a time trying to catch them. If not, they're in the void, and I lose those precious, precious dirt blocks. I'm not going to do that yet in today's episode because I want your guys' absolute best, most MLG pro tips on how to get these blocks back. At the moment, I'm thinking I could break them and very quickly place another block and kind of catch it, but I don't know how well that's actually going to go. So yeah, if you got any ideas, please let me know. To end off the episode though, let's have some good news. This adorable little guy spawned on our grass platform too, so now we officially have 2 friends at the base. Our dog, and also our new friendly fox, who both need a name, so let me know suggestions down in the comments. Slight problem with the fox, he really wants to kill my chickens. You sir, you're gonna have to go down there until you sort yourself out. Okay, chickens, please don't come over here. Like, seriously, I can't deal with transporting more mobs. Come on, get down there. Did you go? There you are. Okay, can I have my cobblestone slab back, please? You can just stay there for now. How does that sound? Pretty good by the looks of it. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Apologies, this has taken a little bit long to get out. Not only have I spent a lot of time AFKing, but I've also been very busy this week, so I haven't had as much time to work on videos as I originally wanted to. But still, I hope you enjoyed watching and you're looking forward to the next one. Thank you ever so much for tuning in once again, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.